Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing in this emergency cryptocurrency crash is happening again. A cryptocurrency fiasco is in the making as the coins are down anywhere from 8 to 40% across the board. You got the Bitcoin's been down as much as 14%, is down now at 9.56 at current time. XRP is down an astounding 16%. The fucking Doge that I was bitching about the other day is down as much as 22 to 27%, 22% at current price. Ethereum is down 14%. And you can see in the XRP, we were warning about a potential flush. And you can see what we've been watching in the last several days was consolidating up here. And now it just looks so weird. Whoops, come on, nobody cares about any of that. Now this consolidation doesn't look like much anymore up there, but we were in here for a very long time, and we told you in that update this morning and in the afternoon update and yesterday and the day before, we were getting the feeling that this was going to dump. And look right where it came down to, 37 cents. See that? And then it actually flushed below it on a big wick and came down just above at 32 cents, top part of the red resistance support box. And then if we try to zoom out here a little bit, maybe give you a better view, you can see that's that little consolidation we've been having. And we had the full lateral flush all the way down to that 37 cents. And we actually broke that and came down just above that 32 cents, right to about 33 cents. And now what you got to watch out for, if we zoom in to the shorter time frame here, as you can see, you had that wick bottom. And then the buyers were there at the 37 cent level, just like we thought it would be. Now you got to see, can the buyers sustain itself and try to push it back up here, or is this just going to be a relief rally into the moving averages and then it tanks down to the next level down, which is at about 29.5 cents? Because we do know, well, Vincenzo has had this target out here as we zoom out to the 2-hour time frame. We've had this target down here, end of the year target, 18 to 20 cents down here since the price of XRP was at $1.60 last October and rising. And you can see what we did here was, on a brief recap, we pumped from lower support on the red support zone, the volume indicator area, and we called out this would be major upper resistance. And we got the classic hook-nosed U bearish reversal pattern. If you go watch the video from a few days ago, we said it could pump up when the volume comes in, and then the classic hook-nosed U bearish reversal, which would drive you all the way down here to 37 cents. And that's exactly what the XRP price did. It pulled a classic hook-nosed U bearish reversal pattern. And then if we look at the Bitcoin price, look at that. It finally broke that critical support level, right? As I get into my truck here, it finally broke that critical support level. Let's get the charger on. Let's start the car up. Starts right up because it's a Dodge. You can see it came right back down. And look at this hyper volatility. It came down the first time, and like it likes to do, it gave people a false impression here. Pumped on the 19,336 or 19,169, came right up to the moving average in a ferocious pump of about $400, and then it flushed. And as soon as it broke that critical line, look where you almost wicked down to. You almost came down to the bottom part of this trading area that we've been warning about on every video. If we zoom out here a little bit to the 3-hour time frame of that 16,658, and it came just above that. Now what you got to watch is you got to try to break back up above that, or it's going to come up and get rejected, and it's going to drive it down to 16,000. And as you do know, we have an end of the year target in Bitcoin of, move that over here, of $13,336, and that was made when the Bitcoin price was at 63,000 and rising. And that is still an end of the year target, or this wasn't an end of the year, the 18 to 20 cents. And XRP was the end of the year target. This was just a bear market target that we knew was going to get hit when the price was way up there at 63,000. But you can see right now the price is collapsing, as is all the other coins. If we go look at the Ethereum price, the Ethereum price had a full lateral flush. And by full lateral flush, I get questions about that. And here's what a full lateral flush means. Is you had a great pump that we call from down here and said we would likely come up to 1669, 69, and and then it got harshly rejected up there in a full lateral flush. It came all the way back through to the next support zone and actually breached that and wicked almost halfway down into that blue trading area. And now you got the $1,288.57 as major upper resistance, and you're going to have the $1,089 as a critical major lower support, because if you broke that, there could be an extensive fall much beyond that, but that's for a later date and a later time, as we got a lot of volatility and a lot of trading to work its way out after the shock to the system. And it wasn't even a strong dollar. The dollar was down today, so you had a weak dollar and a crypto collapse. Those are two things you wouldn't often put together simultaneously, but you had a weak dollar down 0.5%. You had a strong, very bullish gold market the last few days. You can see the gold stocks are up 7%. Kinross, I own a lot of shares of that. Pan America Silver, I own a lot of shares of that. B2 Gold and Fortuna, 5.5% and 5% respectively. I own a lot of shares of those. AEM, I own a lot of shares of those. The gold market's skyrocketing, but the crypto market has collapsed today, and you're seeing a major shakeup in the crypto market as some of that bullish sentiment that we had with the Fed, just like Dogecoin, blew down and blew up. And you can see Dogecoin, what we were talking about earlier today, if you broke that 200-day moving average, you would trade back down. If we zoom in here a little bit, you would trade back down all the way to the next trading zone, which was the orange support zone. And you can see that wick exactly beautifully wick down to that 8-cent level, right where we thought it would do it. Well, in our last immediate update this morning, we put that emergency update out this morning after we seen the volatility overnight, and it came right back down to that next trading zone. And now you need to hold that about 8-cent level, or you're going to trade all the way back down to the bottom part of this trading zone at 5.5 cents as the flush continues and the scrambling ensues. And the bear market rally appears to be over, and a massive shock to the ecosystem of the cryptocurrency market. Peace and love to my beautiful audience.